Let's see. Hi there, everybody. All right, let's have a look. Make sure everything's good. All right, so starters, if you're wondering where this truck came from, Humble Bundle is having a Kit Bash 3D sale. I'll give you guys a link here if you're interested. So there's a bunch of trucks and cars here. I have yet to bring them in, so I can't really tell you. The apartment set I got in. So I'll give you guys a link here if you're curious. Oh, really? Come on. All right. Might as well. Come on. So yeah, you look up Humble Bundle. You get all this stuff here. Okay, so something to consider. I'm looking at this truck here. I have a few ideas what to do. Probably be filming inside the truck as a set. So actually, I might do that. Okay. Sorry, I'm just kind of waiting for something to load. So last night I did a stream. We used the free warehouse set here from Fab. It's not too bad. So I had a bunch of characters, adjusted the table, got everything all set up. So if anyone wants this one, I'll give you guys a link to that. There we go. We're almost done with that. Sorry, it's just taking a long time. So I'll probably be using. I think you should increase your mic sound. Hang on a second. Yeah, let me do that quickly. Sorry. Right. Let's see. Make sure I'm not in the red. Is that better? Hold on. All right. I don't know if that's better or not, but I'm probably gonna have to get an interface or a new interface. This thing's kind of starting to, it's It's having serious issues. Because the mic is already increased a bit, so. Yeah, it says 0 dB. I don't know what the hell is going on with the interface. I don't want to. I think the gain is okay as it is. I don't know. I'm not going to mess around with it too much. Sorry, it's still loading up the city here. It's just still loading. So I was hoping to do some B-roll, but you know, it's film the city, but I don't know how it's going to work out. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, I'm going to close out of this. I don't need that. And it should be okay. Still loading up the city. I don't know what's going on with it. I am tempted to probably load this up pretty soon if we're having problems. Even the crickets are starting to get bored. Yeah, really interesting sound effects there. So I'm loading up the city sample set. I'm going to get out of Discord so nobody gets, you know, for obvious reasons, but no way no usernames or anything like that gets shown. Alright, come on, you. It's taking a really long time for the city to load up. But yeah, 2 more weeks to get Character Creator 5. That's when it'll start releasing. I don't so expect to stream on that. I'll have to play around with it when I get back. I don't know what time. Usually, since they're out in Taiwan, probably be like late Tuesday or something. So I'll probably have to download that. I was tempted to take some time off and try to experiment with it, but I don't feel like it. Oh, finally. All right. Oh, this has "I'm gonna crash everything" written all over it. So this is just gonna be B-roll. Come on. I'm just tempted to probably just to abandon ship on this and film offline, but if it's going to behave like this, I just don't have any faith. Okay. Let's add a level sequence. And yeah. Do 24 frames per second. For the sake of this, I'm probably going to 1150. Let's do 2.76. And for probably the most part, I'm going to avoid like highways. I just want buildings here. So the lens is going to be, let's do a squeeze factor 2. And do from here to like here. The only problem is this flickering. But we'll see. We'll see how this yeah, let's give this a shot and find out. Oh, this is going to end in disaster, I know it. thinking something like that right there. This is gonna screw me over, but let's try that. This is gonna screw me over. Five two zero. I have no faith in this. Alright, let's give it a shot. I have no faith. This thing's gonna crash. No, this was kind of stupid. It wasn't gonna work. This is just B-roll, so I do have a few ideas. Like, we'll go back to the main project and then see if I could bring in that truck. We'll go and try to film something with it, but we'll see. I just have no faith in it's gonna. I don't think it's gonna render. Let's get out of this. Probably just import the settings and try again on something else. We'll see. Or I might do something else. Well, I don't know. We'll see. I just don't really. I have a bad feeling about it. Yeah. Yeah, it's probably gonna crash, so screw it. Let's just move on. I'll try again tomorrow. I'll probably do it offline. Make a bunch of adjustments if I need to, load up something smaller, that kind of thing. Meantime, I'll probably put this under kit bash. Under vehicles, that way I know. What? All right. All right, try bringing this in. Oh God, no, no, no! I don't want this thing on. Perhaps. Okay. Actually, do I want? No, I think I'd want a skeletal mesh. I'm gonna try a skeletal mesh on that. I don't think I need stack. Here, I'll convert this to a skeletal mesh and get this situated. That way I can animate the doors and everything if I need to. Wheels, doors, ram. What I need to do. Alright, let's do a skeletal mesh. Okay. T0 is ref pose. Import it all. All right. Very good. Very good. So for the city thing, did I actually download the maps or is it? No. Hill crowd. Interesting. All right. Yeah, well, let's make a truck for now. Just make sure. There we go. An alternating sky. And let's make sure. God damn it. This glass here. We're gonna have to look into and fix almost 3 single one. Question is, metal paint white. That's the thing you have to kind of double check. See what this is. So, see if I can find like a seat or something. Not quite, but so what I'm thinking about doing is actually controlling my own lighting. Now, since we're only dealing with the interior of the truck, normally I would like turn off ultra dynamic sky, but just this is kind of an example if you're ever doing interior scenes. So what I'm going to do is just get a bunch of blocks here. And we're going to learn something useful today, rather than my rambling. So this is how I like to control light. So we'll go to materials. like to do. And when it comes to roughness, something like that. So just something to absorb the light. So if I put that here, 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 and here, you know, kind of notice a few things. Yeah, the light's not really bleeding in too much, so this is pretty useful for like interior scenes. If you have a sky and you want to block the light out, you can use a flag. So yeah, it's pitch black because the light's kind of absorbing the lumen. This is what I like to do, so that way I can actually have a lot more control in my lighting. You know, if I need to do windows and random stuff like that, I kind of do this lighting with small interior sets. So that way you can actually make adjustments like this. So yeah. So for my lighting, can have a couple characters driving by. I just want to do like something like this in the interior. So let's get iclone up and running. And let's actually, I want to do a shot. This. Or, you know, well, let's do a couple boxes. You like boxes? I'll do something here to fill up space. Yeah, something like this here. But thinking like a gun case or something here so they know. Transfer to iclone. Oh, God dang it. Yeah, that's the thing. That's alright. You don't need to worry about that too much. I can just easily get this scene set up here. Yeah, sure. We'll get Marco on the scene too. And then we'll throw them in and then kind of combine. This kind of thing, I'm kind of You can have it flow. I don't really care. Wondering in a state of thought. Let's see what she looks like with this. Normally these moments are kind of, you know, when they're on the way to, I think this is like the highest, usually these moments I heard are quiet. Okay, so we'll just do this. And bring that motion into iclone. Range. Like probably put a gun case or something. Probably doesn't matter for this. Alright, so that's being done. But let's do sequence truck. $48, why not? All right, how are we gonna light this scene? So let's actually, whoops. First of all, let's get our camera set up. Probably put a bunch of boxes or something. Okay, so fun part. How are we gonna light? How are we gonna light this scene? How are we gonna make it look good? Let's get a camera. Honestly, I just want to keep it really simple. So I'm gonna get camera in. Probably just gonna even get rid of this plastic shit. So what I'm going to do is actually I might change it to at least a 75mm prime. A couple angles I might approach with it, but let's see. Number one is this. But first, okay. So what she looks like here. Let's go with 750. Now to adjust the focus and focus here. It, but transform. Okay. Okay, so how am I going to light it? I have a few ideas, but rule one. Rule. Even it doesn't matter, but I still want to try to give a little bit here. Just put it right here. Hmm. You know, the tough thing about these lights here. want it to be kind of an isolated one here. At the same time, I want a little bit like that here. Because that way I can do this. Do 1, 2, 6. Yeah, once we see. Oh. Okay, so let's give that a shot once. Let's actually get this rendered quickly. Right. Yeah. I just want to make sure. I don't think the character was in focus, was she? No, she was not. Alright, let's try again. Let's see how it looks in the end. So the reason why I like to do black and white in the camera rather than a post, doing post is you can actually it's like you can control your lighting better. You know how to light it. Do something a lot more dramatic with your lighting. If you just put it into Adobe and then you desaturate it without your lighting, you're not going to take full advantage of it. So I was just experimenting with some of the lighting between shadows and everything. I think it turned out pretty well. So it was just a character contemplating. So that's how I kind of approach it. Like if I'm doing something in black and white, everything is off. You know, if I just put a post process volume, desaturate, that way I can lighten my scene. That way I can play around with lighting and say, okay, this looks pretty good, and I could try this out to really get the full effect. So a scene like this. And then I have to sharpen it, but we'll see. I want to try something here. I found a look that I liked. Who knows? I might try something different. I might keep the without even doing any LUTs. And then, you know, I think too many people worry about the render engine and everything, but whatever. See the lights. Sure. Of course. Oh yeah, I think this looks pretty decent. Couple of interesting ideas I can go with. But there's also a lens I want to try out. So let me quickly get this character here in focus. Now, I'm trying to think where it should. Now, hold on. Let me look. I'm thinking doing something. It's known as a Petzval lens. So I thought about doing something similar to this for certain shots. you know, this kind of effect. So it kind of creates these nodes here. I have a few ideas what to do, like a few shots. But it's kind of an interesting effect. That'll be for another time. So yeah, once I have all, I'm still looking through the characters. I'm trying to think what kind of animations I want to work with before I begin. But that'll be after Endgame. This is just me messing around and rendering as I go. Got shots to play with. I'm kind of looking through what I can do. What shots? See what we can come up with. So that'll be after Endgame. That's what I've been working with. At the same time, I'll probably be working on part 2, but yeah, for the set, I built it myself. This was like a little weekend project. So, not too bad. This came from, this was like some kind of bank heist thing I found on sale a while back. So, I get to use it, plus a couple of the animations from Revolution. So that'd be a fun surprise. So, that's our little project for live streaming. So, just letting you guys know what to expect later on. I'm honestly tempted to just wait till Character Creator comes out, or Character Creator 5. But I don't know. We'll see. It'd be interesting. Frame something like this here. I'm just getting framing ideas. So anyway, if anyone has any questions, let me know.